What's fall camp like for you this year?
Uh, shoot, honestly, just a lot of recovery, a lot of rehab. Just previously started running about a month ago,
Mm-hmm.
so just getting back readjusted.
Coach Traylor had told us a few weeks ago that he thought you were in a better mental place this year versus last year.
Definitely. Also, I'm a few steps ahead, but just being ahead, I don't want to rush anything. So.
I got you. Yeah. What happened? What happened last year?
Well, we ended up finding out that I was still running on a slightly torn ACL. So did an MRI, found that out. Went down there to Dr. Cooper to get another source, and he told me what was best for me to do and everything like that. And after that, that's when we carried on with the surgery and got it done January 2nd. So.
Any frustrations with that?
I mean, yeah, it was the frustration that, like, obviously, I wanted it to be right the first time, and then I had to go through another surgery. But that was pretty much the only frustration.
How did you find out that it was still partially torn?
We went and got an MRI again, probably like a little bit mid-season, like probably the first 3-4 games.
Was it just because it wasn't progressing the way you wanted, or was there a specific setback that led you to go get it checked?
Yeah, so we was trying to figure out why it wasn't, why the swelling wasn't going down a lot, and then why I would have my mediocre days, probably like during the start of the week, but towards the end of the week it would be like a whole lot better, probably because like obviously I'm treating it during the week. By I'd say the weekend, it's like I'm having off and it's not much movement, so that would dictate like how I would feel the start of the week.
What was that process like through those early weeks last season where it seemed like you were right on the cusp, and some of those games you even played a couple of snaps? Like, what was it like kind of going through that and having that uncertainty day to day?
It was kind of a little frustrating, but I mean, God put you in situations for a reason, so.
Were you kind of like pushing to be out there and do more, or did you kind of want to make sure you were 100%? Like, what was your sort of thought process going through that?
Well, my process really was to, get back right in practice and on the practice field to make sure the coaches are not, scared to put me out there in a sense of just making sure I'm taking care of my body, but also just informing them on like what's actually going on with my body. So me being truthful to them about like how I'm feeling health wise, and then them trying to actually figure out like if I put you out there, is it going to be the same JT? Because that's what I would want for myself, which is what's best for me. So
when you have that realization that you're going to need the second surgery, what's the first thought that goes through your mind?
Let's get it over with. Like let's as fast as we can to get back where I need to be.
Are you feeling kind of more confident in the knee than you were at this time last year? How is that part different for you?
A lot more. I would say the rehab has been a lot better. It's kind of been like a little bit of a lot, like not a lot, but a little bit slower techniques, but that slower technique has been like letting, I would say, the insides of my knee, like the healing process to be more better when it came to doing different things. So
is that an 8 to 10 month deal for you, or like what's the timetable, like what's reasonable for you to come back, you think?
That is a reasonable time frame, but nobody really knows when they'll be able to come back.
So yeah, do you sort of set a target, like I want to be back by this date, or I want to be doing this, that, or whatever? How do you approach it?
Just enough games that I can put on film for scouts and everything like that. It's not really a set date.
Is it harder to be patient second time around, or is it just like you've been through this kind of a grind before?
I would say that, yes, pretty better. And then and some scouts, they actually just tell me to keep my head up and stuff like that. Just focus on getting my body right first, because that's the main thing. So
you're getting a lot of looks before the injury happened, maybe even the season before that. Like what's that process like for you? Like, it almost feels like you may have missed out on an NFL opportunity by now. Is that a fair?
I wouldn't say that I missed out on an opportunity, but I would say like, obviously like, I'm pretty sure teams want younger players and everything like that, and more healthy players, if anything, than somebody coming off of an injury. So it might be some slight pushback, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I feel like it's just how you make it out of it. So.
All right, man, I'm out of here.
Was it ever a challenge to maintain a love of football when you've been away from the game for so long? Had it taken away from you a couple times?
I wouldn't say. Nah, I wouldn't say it is a challenge not to love football. I still love it the same way, if not more. It's been a humbling experience, and took me. I would say it took me some time to cherish it more, if anything.
Any fatigue with talking about it so much? It's been like 2 years we're talking about you, and before we were talking about what you were doing on the football field. It's like you want to get back to that other place, right?
Yeah, well, I feel like if anything, I'm gonna hear about it probably my whole life, like just how my career was. So, I can be tired of it at any point in time, but I'm still gonna get hit with the questions anyway. So I feel like it's better to answer them than just not acknowledge it. So.
Do you worry at all about how the injuries impact your NFL evaluation and what it would look like at that level?
I used to, but not really anymore. Just because my mental has gotten better. So I just feel like I can do anything, and all things are possible. So.
How do you sum up kind of that new mindset? You said your mental approach has gotten a little bit better. Like, how do you summarize the way you look at it mentally right now?
Well, I've just been driven off faith, and family, friends, teammates, coaches, they all keep my mental up and everything like that. So whatever I'm going through, I feel like I get uplifted. It's just like another set of weights off my shoulders regarding that. So as long as my mental's straight, then I'm able to push forward through anything, I feel.
On a lighter note, I saw UTSA posted a video a little while back of you playing the game against Danye. How much have you gotten to play college football 25?
I say I got a lot of time to play, but if anything, it's just, I would say it's a pretty cool experience to be in a game that you always wanted to be in, like when you're younger and everything like that. Of course, like, you make creative players, especially on like Madden or something like that, but to actually be in the game and be an effective player that not just yourself, but other people can go and play. And I get clips all the time of just like that's JT, like this is what he do, type of stuff. So it's just really enjoyable seeing that and seeing people have fun playing with your character on the game as well.
What did you think of your ratings?
I still feel like I should have been a 90, but it's respected. Haven't been out there in, might as well say, 2 years. So
yeah,
they make updates. I'm pretty sure I can make the update on my own just by playing the games as well. So,
how do you think it's gonna feel when we see the old JT Clark back on the field?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm still gonna have a lot of confidence. If anything, it'll be more exciting. I would say the comeback would be more exciting.
How many hours have you put in on the game so far?
Like video game?
Yeah.
Well, it's decreased. I would say. If anything, like when I first got injured, I used to bring the game to the training room while I'm doing treatment. So get on that, or I used to be playing Call of Duty or something like that. But since NCAA came out, like the first 2 months I was on it, like actively, and then it just started to decrease because I began to move and just started making more grown-up decisions. So.
Well, I know when you're going through the rehab process, you got some time. Is that something that's like a helpful outlet for you?
Rehab timing?
Oh no, just being able to turn to video games or something like that to get your mind off maybe some of the struggles with rehab or some things like that. I don't know. Is that like one of your outlets or something you use?
Kind of in a way. FaceTime and family and other things like that too. While I'm not home, doing that, and Yeah, sometimes I would say the game is too. Just playing with some of the fans, some of my family and friends as well. So
That's cool.
You still on the TikToks?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. What was the last one you made?
I just recently made one with the weight coach. Yeah, and I got a pretty good amount of views. So I don't know. We'll just see what the future holds. I mean, I just made also another TikTok with my previous girlfriend. So
Awesome.
just hoping that does well too.
Good deal.
Good deal, man. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Good to talk to you.